Hey Picklees, it's the Mickell Pickell. We're gonna do something really freaking stupid. I don't know why, but the moment I woke up this morning and had Cocoa Pops, which by the way had milk too, thank God for that, because last time we didn't, we played Getting Over It and it was not fun. But, ladies and gentlemen, I had this idea where I thought it'd be so interesting and so cringy to go back at the start of when I had my Facebook account and just see the sort of things I posted, because the big thing about me is back when I was, I think, in high school, I was the biggest word manipulator ever, okay? And I'll explain that later on. It's not lying. It's just bending the truth a little. Or not giving out all the details. I'll explain that as we go in. But, I know just how high school Mickell, he should not have existed. And you'll see in just a bit. So when I first got on, I got a post from a friend of mine telling me, you know, it's good you joined. Now be very careful with your privacy. It'll be stripped right away from you. Now, I claimed that I was doing everything I can to make sure my life was private, but you'll see. I reveal a lot. Let's get going. You'll see. Okay, first post I ever made was been annoyed. Somebody has gone through my iPod and downloaded some disgusting apps. Not sure who, but really annoyed. Now, here's the thing about that. First things first, they weren't disgusting apps, okay? It was just yoga apps. Second of all, I'm the one who downloaded them. Here's the thing, because at the time, I thought that your Apple account was connected to your Facebook. So when I downloaded the yoga apps, I didn't want people knowing that I do what's considered relatively feminine exercise. Not saying that yoga is, okay? I know a lot of men that do yoga. I know it's like a very intense sort of training regime, but for me, being the stereotypical loner loser I was back then, I was like, nobody can know. No one's allowed to know, because I didn't do weights or anything. I couldn't, so I did yoga instead. Line number one. My God, I didn't think I'd get any dumber than I am in this present day, but 2012 Mickell proved otherwise. Oh my God. Okay, so April 22nd, 2012. Hey, guys. Why did I spell it like that? Hey, guys, if anybody's interested, I have created more computer games. You can access them by typing this URL, crazycourt.webs.com. Or you could click on it. I mean, that's an option. Oh boy, even back then, I was a massive sellout. Okay, so here we begin. Now, if you guys don't know, there was this training exercise, I guess you call it. It was like it was a stamina-driven exercise called the beep test. And basically, you'd run 20 meters back and forth. And every time you ran that 20 meters, it count as 0.1 to your score. Basically, they did it in levels. So when you run 10 times, and when you run the 20 meters 10 times, that's level 1. When you run it 30 times, that's level 3, and so on and so forth. Like, it's a very intense sort of thing. I remember we did that once at school, and like I was like, oh my God, you know. At the time, I was really good at it. I remember the first time I did it, I got to, I think, 8, but this was like, I think year 7, year 7 Mickell, and I came second in the class. So I was like, this is where I stand. This is my stuff right here. So like, at home, I'd practice a lot, right? And I made posts like, used my beep test app results today, level 6.5, worst score yet. Took the beep test app again, result 9.1, smiley face. A lot better than last time. Now here's the thing, I did more of these, right? New beep test record, 9.4. Finally took the beep test again and reached the 10th level. My result, 10.2. But here's the thing, right? What no one asked, and what I refused to tell, is I took the beep test, obviously, but I didn't do it at the school. I did it at home. And the runway isn't 20 meters, it's like 10. But no one asked, so I was like, oh, it's okay. It's 10.2. I did 102 times, trust me, of half the distance it could be. So technically, that's 5.1. It's terrible. Stay strong, stay brave, stay beautiful, stay yourself. I probably found that on Google Images, didn't I? New beat test record! 11.3! So, I didn't have a profile picture at the time because, just because I wasn't a great kid, doesn't mean I didn't listen to Mummy. When Mum says, if you upload pictures of yourself on Facebook, you might get found. They'll find your address and your IP and they'll hack you. And you know what? I didn't want to take any chances. So, I thought, you know what? I should get a profile picture. I picked this. Why? I'll tell you why. I was a big soccer fanatic, that's for sure. I absolutely adored soccer. But I picked this picture because I thought chicks like sport. You know, like, if I was being true to myself, that picture probably would have been Hatsune Miku. But no, I wanted to stand out. Ah, yes, I remember this. 5-a-side soccer tomorrow, gonna be awesome. I broke my wrist so I couldn't play the next day. Literally the day before. In the one sport where you don't use your hands, I broke my hand. Look at that, yeah, and even the Nike shoe updated cover photo. Because I'm not a nerd, freaking Nike, you know, like, I'm not a nerd, right? I have sporting attire and everything. Why is my D&D chat messaging me? A hug is said to be worth over 1,000 words. However, a friend is worth a lot more. That's so sweet. I probably got that from Google as well. Indoor soccer grand finals tonight. Good luck, team. I stopped playing indoor soccer long before I made this post. I would sit at home and eat pizza. And here I am making lies about being at the grand finals in hopes that chicks would see it. Why did Brian have to die? Family Guy just got a whole lot crappier. I didn't watch Family Guy back then. I didn't watch a single episode. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If I see you want to like, share my please today, and your faces will be seen in the next one. Keep on keeping on. Does this count as a nostalgia episode? No, not really, because none of that was exciting.